What about a management contract? I'm seeing management contracts that have in perpetuity sunset clauses. Are you in favor of that?
Here's the theory. Let me tell you this, okay? Let me give you a scenario. And I'll take two. If you're a manager and you're a very important manager, and you find an artist who's new, that doesn't, have any record sales, just has a great, following, a local, regional following, but is not really known. And that manager is very powerful and says, I believe in you and I believe in your music. And through my relationships and my other artists on my roster, I think that I could really make you something. And that artist, that manager enters into an agreement with that artist. Now, let's pretend over a period of 7 years, that artist becomes extremely successful, where they've sold 10 million records, they're in film and TV, and it all because of this manager introducing to this artist to different, got him signed to a record company, got him, he had a good music lawyer, did all this stuff, really, really was responsible for getting that artist noticed and getting that music into the right hands and opening up doors for that artist to be, an actor or whatever. So now the artist decides, look, I want, now that I'm big and successful, I'm going to go my own way. I think that my personal feeling is that I feel like that manager does deserve some kind of compensation for the stuff that that manager helped do during that artist's career. Do I think it should be in perpetuity? No, I do not. We call it a sunset clause for a reason, because it's supposed to sunset. The sun sets, okay, doesn't continually stay up there and shine forever. It's got to set somewhere, you know what I mean? And that's why I think it should definitely time out. So for sunset clauses, I believe that there should be some kind of compensation for the manager, but it should time out over a period of time. And incidentally, in a management agreement, that is the most negotiated part of the management agreement. That is the most highly negotiated part of the deal. And I'll tell you another little tidbit. Most of the biggest managers in our country with the biggest artists don't even have a management agreement. They just have a handshake deal, because if the relationship works, it works.
But
it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
When it's over, then they're not getting any more money.
Yeah, I mean, theoretically, in the beginning, I think the managers have a management agreement that sets the foundation for how things should move forward. But, I know managers and their contracts have since run out and they're not renegotiated. They're just there and they're of yesteryear and the relationship just works.